denies the three, drive inside, bounce pass taken away. Here come the Vandals on the break, up by a dozen. Hassman weaves inside, Euro steps to the cup, banks it in, and one. Hope Hassman making magic on the fast break. Idaho leads by 14 with a chance for one more. Hope Hassman at the free throw line. Pass inside, deflected and stolen away. Gardner with another steal. Idaho on the break. Hassman a right wing three. Dead center for the Vandals. Fisher has it in transition from left to right, directing traffic. Royce spins inside like a top. He's got the finish. Fisher to the cup, torpedoing inside for two more. Idaho in control, up 30-19 over the Sacramento State Hornets. 4:32 left in this first half. Austin Samuels with you courtside here at the ICC Arena in Moscow. Idaho looking for their 12th consecutive win and to stay in first place in the Big Sky Conference. They're 11-1 at home this year. Idaho's been good thus far today, shooting 48% from the floor to Sacramento State's 27%, and Idaho's +9 on the glass to this point. Sac State ball out of the timeout from right to left in their road green uniforms. Ruby Gray in the left corner. This team's leading scorer has been quiet thus far, 5 early points. On 1 of 4 shooting, Picton inside, fancy pass through 2 defenders and through the hands of Salavea. Out of bounds on the end line, it'll be Idaho ball. From left to right, the Vandals up by 11, 4:10 left first half. It's Ellie Uriarty out there with Cotlin Conger. Kira Gardner, Ana Beatriz Pasos, and Deb Dos Santos for the Vandals. Beatriz Pasos, right elbow, lobs into a double team, and it's picked and stolen away. Natalie Picton on the break, weaves inside for Sac State, attacking to the left. Mandequit to the free throw line. Resets left wing to Picton. They get it down to the left block. Kiana Salavea pivots on Deb Dos Santos, righty hook, denied at the rim. It heads out of bounds. It will stay with the Sacramento State Hornets. Good post defense there from Deb Dos Santos, the redshirt senior from Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, transferred in from San Francisco as an all-WCC selection. Sac State with the ball to our left, down 30-19. Mid-range floater on the way, comes up short from Ruby Gray. Rebound collected by Idaho, 3:30 left, first half. Deb Dos Santos tries a rare three and hits from the left side wing. Her defender was sagging off and she just canned one right in her face. Up by 14, 33-19 the score. Inside, Gray trying to answer in tight, missed a short 8-foot shot. Idaho with a board and a foul called going against the Sacramento State Hornets. Ruby Gray picks up the foul. That is her second here in the first half. Idaho with a 33-19 lead, 3:10 left in the half. Their largest lead of the half is 15. That came early in the second quarter. Looking for the season sweep over Sacramento State after they beat them by 7 on the road in a low-scoring, ugly affair in which the Vandals shot 28%, their lowest mark of the season. Shooting a little better tonight. They've got the ball attacking to our right, up by 14. Long two from Hassman. It goes for Hope Hassman. From about 17 feet out, the Vandals now with their largest lead of the afternoon, 35-19. They're up by 16. 2:30 left. Pa'ananen out front for Sac State, coming off the bench. Hands off to Mandequit between the rings. Picton weaves in left side, lost control of the basketball. It's off of her chest, out of bounds. It's a turnover, and Idaho will get it back. The 5th turnover for Sac State here in this ball game as we go to another media timeout. 2:26 left first half. Idaho in command at home, up 35-19 over the Sacramento State Hornets. Back after this, you're listening to Idaho Women's Basketball. The Idaho Vandal women with their largest lead of the game thus far, 35-19, 2:26 left in the first half. Here out of the timeout, it's Vandal ball from left to right. Kira Gardner, Hope Hassman, Ana Pinheiro, Ellie Uriarty, and Lorena Barbosa, the 5 for Idaho in first place in the Big Sky Conference, 22-5 overall, 13-1 in conference play. Barbosa left baseline, pivots in on Salavea. She has it stripped and taken away. Sac State on the break from right to left. The Hornets have struggled offensively, shooting just 24% as a team thus far. Salavea left block. Shoves it back out, right side wing to Picton. Give and go. Picton out top. Thought about a three. Instead, hunts a mid-range shot. Missed it from 15 feet. Ella Uriardi comes down with the board for Idaho. Up by 16, looking to build on it. 1:40 left first half. Gardner in on the right baseline. Has it taken away from her by Ruby Gray. And a frustration foul on Kira Gardner after she has the ball stripped from her. Idaho has struggled with turnovers in this first half. That is their 9th. And it will yield free throws here for Sacramento State. Idaho has put them in the bonus. Gardner will sit down. And it's Caitlin Conger who comes back in for her as Ruby Gray heads to the line for two. And she calmly makes the first. 35-20. The advantage is 15 for the moment. Second free throw pending. 1:43 left in this first half. Gray an 83%er at the stripe, and she goes 2 for 2. She made them both. 14-point advantage for Idaho. 35-21. Idaho ball attacking to our right. They're 11-1 at home this year here in the ICC Arena in Moscow. Decent-sized crowd on hand here on this Saturday afternoon. Uriardi in right side. Bounce pass middle of the key to Barbosa. Couldn't handle it. Loose ball on the floor. And a jump ball is the resolution. The possession arrow points Sacramento State's way. So the Hornets will get the ball back, trailing by 14. 1:21 left in this first half. For Sac State at 12-15 overall in the campaign. They're 6-8 in Big Sky Conference play, tied for 5th right now. This win would do wonders for them to make sure they're not in that 7 through 10 seed range and they don't have to play on day one of the Big Sky Conference tournament. They would get at least one bye if they can finish 6th or higher. Gray in the high post for Sac State, attacking to our left. 14-point deficit for the Hornets. Gray, right corner. She's got 7 points in this first half. Attacks the rack, left hand, gets inside and finishes. Back to a 12-point game. Ruby Gray starting to come alive for Sacramento State. 35-23 Idaho. Pinheiro spins inside. A fadeaway from 8 feet doesn't go. And a foul called on the rebound going against the Vandals. Deb Dos Santos reaching her hands in there, trying to pick up the offensive board for the Vandals. Instead, it's a foul. And it will put Sacramento State back on the free throw line. Already in the bonus. Idaho 35, Sacramento State 23. 46 seconds left in this first half. Elizabeth Abiara will shoot 2 at the free throw line. Transfer from Central Arkansas, where she averaged 6 points per game, 7 rebounds per game last year. She missed the first one short. Shoots it at 45% at the stripe. Team for Central Arkansas last year that made the WNIT. They got oh so close to getting to the NCAA tournament, lost in the ASUN title game. She goes 0 for 2, missed both free throws at the line. Rebound Idaho. 40 seconds left in the half. They're up by a dozen, looking to build out this lead. Hassman inside, gets to that left hand, and trips and falls near the Big Sky Conference logo in the painted area. Foul called on Sac State. And that will put Idaho in the bonus, and Hope Hassman will go to the free throw line where she is very good this year. Vandals up 35-23. 35 seconds left in the first half. Hassman shoots it at 85% at the line. Second in the Big Sky Conference in free throw percentage as she swishes in the first. She has now made 29 of her last 31 free throws. Has been nearly automatic at the back end of conference play. She makes both of them right here. Hope has 8 points in this first half. Idaho with a 14-point edge now. 37-23, 30 seconds left first half. About a 4-second difference between shot and game clock for Sac State. Attacking in their road green uniforms to our left. JT Mandequit dribbling at the V in the Vandal logo. Left side of the court. Will work one-on-one with Ella Uriardi. Mandequit, a two-sport athlete, came to Sac State on scholarship as a soccer player, walked onto the basketball team. Dribbles in, left side, driving kick in the left corner, Fontenberry. Pulls up from 15 feet, shot is short, it's an air ball, and it's a shot clock violation. Idaho will have 3.6 to work with at the end of this first half here at ICC Arena in Moscow. Up 37-23. Pinheiro to get it in for Idaho. Lobs into Hassman. 3 dribbles, spins at the half-court line, lobs it up from half-court, nearly got it to go from NBA 3 range, a runner at the horn, just a little bit long, but Idaho will not complain with a 14-point edge at the break. The Vandals looking for their 12th win in a row and to stay in command of first place in the Big Sky Conference. The Vandal women lead 37-23 here at halftime. You're listening to Idaho Vandal Women's Basketball.